Hello, Gulls fans, and welcome to today's broadcast on the NECBL network. I'm Ben Roberts alongside my partner Trace Tamsing. Today we are joined by a special guest, left-handed pitcher Mark McCoy. Mark, thank you for joining us today. We've got a couple quick questions for you today. Just to start off, Mark, you've been pitching well this year for the Gulls. What have you done to prepare for your starts, and how do you think that's helped you?
For the most part, I just try not to think too much because I don't like to think. Whenever I think, I'm not that good. So I just don't think. Go out there and just throw every pitch that I want whenever I want it, and it's worked so far.
Yeah.
Now, McCoy, known as a very fiery player on and off the field, Mark, how do you think that so-called mentality helps you out there on the mound?
It kind of makes the batters think I'm kind of a little crazy, so they're kind of a little intimidated of me. So I like to take advantage of that, and I like to go right at them with it and get ahead early.
Yes, I think some of your teammates might think you're also a little crazy, but nonetheless, we think you're a great competitor, great on and off the field guy. Now, we know you're a left-handed pitcher, and we know those types of pitchers, they're real good out there. They're a real hot commodity, you could say, in baseball. What would you say if you were a right-handed pitcher out there? Would you have the same mentality, same pitches, same everything? What do you say?
As a right-handed pitcher, I think my fastball would be flatter because as a lefty, you get that cut or tail. So I think I'm better off as a lefty than a righty because righty, my ball would be flat. But who knows?
Most definitely.
Now, Mark, have you ever tried throwing right-handed?
Yes, I have.
And what would you think about pitching right-handed? Have you ever given that a thought?
No, I haven't. I've only thrown right-handed wiffle ball, and
Okay.
it wasn't that good.
Mark, you seem to be a big fan of pitchers' batting practice when it comes to that and the Gulls. When the Gulls throw a shutout, is that your favorite part of the day, or do you enjoy pitching better?
I have to say, pitcher's beeps is pretty fun. So I like to hit and rip and drop the back shoulder and hit some of those houses out there.
Yeah, we've seen that from you, and we've also seen you swing and miss a couple of times. That's for sure. But it's okay. You don't get that practice every day like everybody else. Trace, here you go.
Now, Mark, we have seen you. I think you had one at bat earlier in the season. Went down hard. I think you saw 5 or 6 pitches, fouled off 3 or 4. Looked like you were going to hit a homer, but didn't quite get the barrel on the ball. What were you thinking up there at the plate?
I was trying to hit a tanker. I'm just waiting for Coach Coombs, walking right there at the box of the balls, give me another at bat so I can get a nice little home run. But I did score a run by the way. Did score a run.
Yes, he did, folks. Mark, we've seen you pitch great. We've seen you hit all right. Haven't really put the ball in play yet, but if you get another chance out there, if there's runners in scoring position, are you thinking about just moving the runners, getting them in scoring position, or are you really thinking about hitting a tank?
I think this time I'm going to try and go in the gap to try and get a little triple here because triples are rare, so I'm going to just try and show my wheels and get a triple.
Just like left-handed pitchers, folks, they are rare, and triples are also rare at Cardines Field.
Mark, thank you so much for joining us today on this beautiful day in Newport, Rhode Island. As you can see, folks, the sun is shining. Just a couple clouds in the sky and a beautiful around 80 degrees today here. We are loving this weather, and we're looking forward to a long day of baseball. 2 9-inning games today between the Vermont Mountaineers and the Ocean State Waves, folks. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back later. Folks, remember, I'm Ben Roberts, and remember, swing hard because you just might hit it.